Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So the last video I did talking about how to get more upper chest activation actually went really well. And I could tell from the comment section that a lot of you took away a lot from that video, whether it was how to increase the overall mind-muscle connection to that area or just fixing your form cues when doing the incline bench press. And so I want to take that idea and bring it to the next muscle group, which is going to be back. Obviously, back, guys, is super important. Even if you're actually trying to increase your bench press, you're gonna have a really hard time doing that if your foundation isn't set. And that foundation, believe it or not, is your back. Now, when it comes to doing a back workout, guys, it needs to be balanced, okay? And because of this, we're gonna go over methods for vertical pulling and horizontal pulling. Granted, obviously, whether you're doing a vertical pull or horizontal pull, you're still working your back. It's just that they focus slightly on different areas, which when put together makes it a more well-balanced workout. For example, when you're doing like a pull-up or a lat pull-down, you're hitting your lats, okay? But you're still hitting them more like mid-lats, and you're hitting your teres major pretty hard as well too. And when I did my 100 reps a day challenge, without even realizing it, I was hitting my pull-ups every single day, but I wasn't really doing my horizontal pulls, like my bent over row and my T-bar rows. And by the end of the 30 days, then after about a week when I took time off, my lower back got really tight and I had to have my massage therapist come in, and he basically said, well, you should have been doing your horizontal pulls. You basically created a slight imbalance, and now those muscles, because they weren't being trained as hard, they got kind of tight, and it was causing my back to hurt. Like, it felt like it always had the crack. And so, I mean, it was a really easy fix. He loosened me up, and I started doing my horizontal pulls, and we were good, okay? But they do work different areas of the back. Now, what the problem is, and this is going to relate to both exercises, when you're doing a vertical pull, like, it really doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're doing a pull-up, if you're doing a lat pull-down, if you're doing a weighted pull-up, if you're doing an assisted pull-up, okay? It doesn't matter what you're doing. The same principles still hold true. You need to get a stretch in your lats and do full range of motion to work them correctly. Half reps, guys, don't keep tension in the area. Now, I can understand maybe trying to go for some intensity, or you want to do, like, get a sick pump or something, and then you might do a half rep. And a half rep, looks like this, where you're kind of doing one of these, right? And we see it all the time in the gym, and it's usually done for two reasons. Number one, because they read somewhere that it keeps the intensity higher because you're keeping more tension in the muscle. Or number two, you just don't know what you're doing. Actually, there's a third reason. You're trying to do it weighted with a lot of weight that you can't handle, so it reduces you to doing half the range of motion. At the end of the day, full range of motion always give you the most bang for your buck, okay? Because remember, you get the most muscle breakdown in the negative as well as the stretch. So if when you're doing pull-ups or lat pull-downs, you have a hard time feeling it in your lats, or maybe you're not doing quite half reps, right? But maybe you're just not locking out at the bottom. What I want you guys to do before you start your pull-ups is I want you to hang like this, and I want you to almost let your body go dead, okay? And then once your body is like a dead weight, you're gonna start to feel a huge stretch in your lats. And when I was doing my 100 reps a day challenge, every single day before I would start, I would come up here, I would hang just like this, and then I would actually kind of rock back and forth. And I would get my lats to really stretch by doing this. And that would activate my lats and kind of get my mind-muscle connection a bit stronger before I'd start doing my working sets. Now, for those of you who maybe don't have the strength to hang like this and rock back and forth and feel that stretch in your lats, you have a few other options. You can use a band as well, okay? Just put your wrist in here like this, or you can use a cable machine. And it's the same motion, but I'm gonna show on the cable machine because chances are at your gym, you definitely have one of these. If you're going to a gym, not every gym has resistance bands just lying around. But you're gonna get on the ground like this, okay? And you're gonna safely kind of walk yourself out to the side, keep your arm in your side like this, and you're just gonna lean in. And as you lean in, you're gonna feel a huge stretch all through your lats, okay? Make sure you're pushing your arm back. If your arm's in front of you like this, it's not gonna work as well. Push it through and lean. And I'm only using like 30 pounds here, guys. I'm not trying to rip my arm in half or rip my lats off my spine, okay? I'm just trying to lean into it, feel that stretch, hold it for like 10, 15 seconds, and then do the other side. And if you do that like once or twice before starting your vertical pulls, should activate the area enough so that you get more out of the exercise that you're doing. As for your horizontal pulls, now this works. This method is going to work no matter what you're doing. Just make sure if you do this, you go light, okay? Because you never want to fall into spinal flexion when doing a horizontal pull. That's how you get hurt. That's how you basically destroy your back. But we're going to use a little bit of spinal flexion to help us out here. So just keep that in mind. Go light with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this bar, okay? And now when doing a low row, proper form is this, okay? You pull it back, retract your shoulder blades, then as you come forward, we lean forward like this, and we go forward just far enough to feel that stretch in our lats before coming back to the starting position, okay? So it looks like this. And when I train a lot of my clients, what I notice out of the gate is they'll send me videos of them doing this exercise, and they'll either stand up straight like this and just pull, and they're using a lot more arms than they should, or because they're not really feeling it in their back, they start to kind of go into flexion and out of flexion as they're doing the exercise, because the only time they feel that area activate. So what I want you guys to do, like I said, is I want you to go light, okay? And so this is a warm-up, okay? This is a warm-up to activate the area. I want you to keep your chest up and come forward like this. And then once you get to about this point, you're going to feel that stretch in your lats. I want you to slowly kind of go into spinal flexion like this. And about right here, you're going to start to feel a nice tight pull in the lats. And to be honest, the weight is actually back on the stack at this point too, so it's not like we're holding that weight in the air. And what I'm actually doing is I'm pushing my back backwards like this to feel more of that stretch. And then I'm going to start over, come back to the top, come forward, feel that tight pull in my lats, and then once the weight touches, I'm going to go into spinal flexion and push back like this. So do it one more time, okay? Come forward, let the weight touch the stack, and then kind of push and feel my back activate. And that should be enough to start to drive more mind-muscle connection to the area so that when you do your actual set, I mean, you're feeling the exercises where you're supposed to feel them, okay? And like I said, it doesn't really matter. It's really hard to put together a bad workout plan. I mean, you can have perfect form on your pull-ups, you can have perfect form on your rows, but your form might be great, but if you're not feeling that stretch when you're doing your back exercises, you're not fully locking out your arms and really feeling your muscles moving the weight, that's probably why. So give that a shot. 1 to 2 sets maybe before you start your working sets for each exercise. And let me know down in the comment section below if this tip helped you and what muscle group you'd like to see me cover next. And if you missed the chest video, you can click the link right here. It'll take you right to it. It'll show you how to activate more upper chest when you're training. And if you need a new program to take to the gym, I have a 100% free program called Guaranteed Gains that you can get by clicking this link, and you can download the free PDF. I'll see you guys next time.